Day 6 of the Chicago Bears training camp at Halas Hall delivered an action-packed session full of storylines that will excite fans as the season draws closer. The biggest headline of the day was the increased involvement of rookie wide receiver Luther Burden, who returned to action after missing valuable practice time due to injury. Burden, who the Bears drafted with high expectations, was finally back working with the first-team offense and also taking snaps on special teams. His presence is critical for a Bears offense that is being reshaped under new head coach Ben Johnson and young quarterback Caleb Williams. Ben Johnson, speaking to the media after practice, was full of praise for several of his players, but one name that stood out was Odunze, the Bears' second-year wide receiver. Johnson highlighted Odun's tremendous growth, explaining that his ability to win one-on-one matchups and his precise footwork make him the ideal outside receiver. He fits the prototypical XY receiver. He is going to win most of the matchups one-on-one, Johnson said, emphasizing how impressed he's been with Odun's consistency and dedication. This is great news for Bears fans because Odun's rookie year was challenging. He had to deal with multiple offensive coordinators, a lack of system stability, and a rookie quarterback still learning the ropes. Now, with a more defined role and an improving offensive scheme, Odun seems poised to take a big step forward in 2025. Of course, the quarterback's development is just as important. Johnson also spoke highly of Caleb Williams, noting the young quarterback's growth and increasing comfort in the system. Johnson explained that Williams has been mastering the playbook and executing complex pre-snap adjustments, shifting seamlessly between shotgun and under-center formations while coordinating tight end and receiver motions. He is so much more comfortable right now. His process is really clean, Johnson said, praising Williams for the extra work he puts in behind the scenes. These comments reflect just how committed Williams has been to his preparation, and the results are starting to show on the practice field. Another positive sign for the Bears' offense was the growing chemistry between Caleb Williams and DJ Moore. The duo connected on a beautiful deep ball down the sideline during team drills, a play that had both teammates and fans buzzing. Moore has been a steady presence for Williams and is expected to be his go-to weapon this season. The connection between these two could be the key to unlocking a much more explosive Chicago Bears passing attack. Ben Johnson didn't shy away from addressing Luther Burden's situation either. While Burden is slightly behind due to missed time, the coaching staff believes he will catch up quickly. Johnson mentioned that Burden has already been ramping up his participation in team drills, taking meaningful snaps with the starters in 11-on-11 situations. Burden's competitive nature and versatility make him a strong candidate to become a major contributor, not just as a receiver, but also on special teams. This first week of camp has given Bears fans plenty of reasons to be optimistic. From Williams' progress to Odun's rise and Burden's return, the building blocks of a dynamic offense are starting to come together. While player performances grabbed the headlines, there was more good news for Bears fans in the form of positive injury updates. Offensive lineman Doug Kramer, who had been sidelined with an ankle injury, made his return to the field and participated fully in practice. His presence adds valuable depth to the offensive line, an area where the Bears are looking to build stability. Defensive lineman Tona Passanyan, who left the previous day's practice early, also returned to action. Having Passanyan healthy is an encouraging sign for the Bears' defensive front, which aims to be one of the more physical units in the league. However, not all updates were positive. Several rookies, including Shamar Turner, Bill Murray, and Nos Frazier, have yet to report to camp. Turner, in particular, is expected to miss at least a month due to an injury, creating concern about his readiness for the start of the season. Despite these absences, the Bears' depth pieces have been stepping up, giving coaches a chance to evaluate players further down the roster. The offensive line rotation continues to be a key storyline. Braxton Jones received reps with the first-team offense and reportedly looked sharp and confident. Kirana Megaji and Avianti Collins worked with the second and third teams, respectively, as coaches continue experimenting with different combinations to solidify the starting lineup. Creativity on offense was also on display during practice. In one memorable play, wide receiver DJ Moore took a handoff on a trick play, showcasing how versatile the Bears plan to make their star playmaker. Moore's ability to line up in multiple roles gives the coaching staff additional options to keep defenses guessing. Defensively, rookie linebacker Ruben Hippolyte made his presence felt by breaking up multiple passes, including a deep attempt to tight end Cole Kmet. Hippolyte's physicality and instincts drew praise from teammates, particularly Jaquan Brisker, who celebrated one of the rookie's big plays with noticeable enthusiasm. The defense's intensity and energy remain high as competition heats up for starting jobs and roster spots. The combination of returning players, standout performances from young talent, and exciting play calling has created a sense of momentum around Halas Hall. Each day, the Bears seem to be building more confidence as they prepare for the 2025 season. Before we continue with more updates, make sure you support the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest Chicago Bears news, analysis, and training camp coverage. Your support helps us bring you more exclusive updates, player breakdowns, and behind-the-scenes insights all year long. Beyond the X's and O's, Ben Johnson's leadership style has quickly become a defining feature of the Bears' new era. Known for his demanding and detail-oriented approach, Johnson has established a culture of accountability and relentless effort. Players have responded positively to his coaching, with many praising his ability to balance tough standards with honest communication. Johnson's dedication extends beyond the field. He has embraced the Chicago community, arriving at Halas Hall early each morning and immersing himself fully in his role. His actions reflect a deep commitment to both the franchise and its fan base, a trait that has earned him respect in and out of the locker room. The progression of Caleb Williams remains one of the most important storylines of camp. Williams' growth in understanding the offense, his poise under pressure, and his chemistry with receivers like DJ Moore and Odunze are reasons for optimism. If this development continues, the Bears could field one of the more dynamic offenses in recent franchise history. Meanwhile, the defense is equally promising, blending experienced leaders with emerging young stars. Players like Jaquan Brisker bring intensity and passion, while rookies such as Ruben Hippolyte are making early impressions with their playmaking ability. The combination of veteran leadership and youthful energy could lead to a defense that plays with confidence and aggression. As training camp moves forward, roster battles will intensify, and preseason games will provide further opportunities to evaluate the team. Key questions remain about starting positions on the offensive line, the development of Luther Burden, and how quickly the offense can fully gel. However, the signs from Halas Hall so far are undeniably encouraging. The Bears are beginning to show flashes of a team that is not only rebuilding, but also on the verge of taking significant steps forward. With Johnson setting the tone and players like Williams, Moore, Odunze, and Burden embracing their roles, the foundation for long-term success is being laid. For fans, there's plenty to be excited about. The mix of young talent, creative play calling, and a renewed sense of leadership could make the upcoming season one of the most intriguing in recent Bears history. Stay locked in for more updates as the Bears continue their journey through training camp. Each day brings new storylines, and if the early signs are any indication, Chicago football might finally be on the verge of a thrilling resurgence.